Hello everyone, Owenazuris here, and this week we are looking at a game called Otherworld Legends. It is a free-to-play game, roguelike, on mobile devices. I know I said I was going to look at some more Slay the Spire clones, but it's been kind of a hectic week. Had 2 tropical storms / hurricanes in the Gulf, and even though I was not directly affected by them, we still are kind of having brownouts in the area, so I don't want to risk running a long video and then having it stop and having to edit it thanks to a brownout. So what is Otherworld Legends? Well, let's go ahead and hit tap to start. As you can see in the top right, the game does not have cloud save data feature, so if you play it on one device, you can't transfer your info to another device. It's a little bit of a setback for the game, I think, but they say they are working on cloud support, and they have actually released a patch from when the game first came out, kind of limiting the amount of stuff you have to pay real money for in the game. Let's hit tap to start. So here's my little base. You can pick characters to play as. Now the only character that starts off unlocked is Quan Haiying. She is a Kungfu girl, uses her fist mainly. As you can see, I've already got her up to level 8. Levels really don't seem to matter as far as stats that I've found so far. And then when you pick your character, you can also pick their skills. Right now I have her equipped with Tiger Charge, which gives her a pretty powerful attack. And then you can also equip them with secondary skill once they reach a suitable level. There are also other characters I can unlock him. I'm probably going to do that eventually with actually in-game currency. And the other characters you have to pay to unlock. You have this Archer, this Knight, this Peddler that I unlocked by beating up the shopkeeper, and finally Ali. And if I try to unlock him, Ginzo cost in-game diamonds, which are actually pretty easy to acquire. All the other characters require real money, which is kind of, man, I don't mind paying real money for characters. It is a free-to-play game, but the Peddler that I unlocked, I had to figure out how to unlock him. It wasn't hard. I mean, I literally just, first shop I ran into, I unlocked him because I attacked the shopkeeper. But I think that should have been enough to unlock the Peddler. But just my opinion, for what it's worth. So let's actually just play with the free character here. Move around. Movement is controlled on the left-hand side. You can see the joystick there. The right hand, arrows will allow me to attack. And then we have her powerful attack there. Looks like we got some mail. General compensation. So they gave me some compensation for what they call their oversight for charging. Used to like to just buy new skills. Now they require in-game currency, but used to you had to pay for all of them, which turned off a lot of people. Now if I go to a left here, well actually let's look at some other places here. I can watch an ad. I can decompose my gemstones that I acquire. I don't know why you'd want to do that, because the blue and the, I guess those are sapphires and rubies, are a lot harder to acquire. So the ones on the left that I have 692 of are actually pretty easy to acquire. So I'm not quite sure why I'd want to do that quite yet. You start off with 30 gold. You can talk to this lady here and get a drink. Drinks do cost part of my 900 or 692 diamonds there, or whatever that currency is. And if I talk to this guy, I can learn a new skill. Go to details. That costs 12 sapphires, we'll call it. But yeah, used to, these would cost actual money. I'll look at those later. Now, if I move to the left, I'm going to enter into the game. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what the game is all about here. So really, to me, this, even though it doesn't play exactly like something like Binding of Isaac, it's the same type of philosophy, where on this particular floor, there's going to be a area I have to beat that'll take me to the next floor. It's going to summon a lot of enemies. I go to rooms, and I'll have to go and clear out that particular room before I can move on to the next room. Each level has a hidden area. Like if I got near this wall, you would see kind of like where it looks like the wall's kind of warping. That would be it's a hidden area. Every area, just like Binding of Isaac and games like that, like Enter the Gungeon, has a unique treasure chest that'll go and upgrade your character. And also every area, for the most part, has a shopkeeper. Let's go to this first area here. And all these areas are designed after different time periods or different mythologies, that kind of stuff. Here we're kind of in Japanese. Got the right here, so I can throw my fist there. If you look at the top left, you'll see my heart. That's my current health. Right under that is armor. Your armor depletes first. Once it's completely depleted, then you start losing health. Armor does regenerate slowly. Let's keep going here. And I'd also have a rolling where I can get away from enemies. Take out these froggies. The music might chomp in and out here. Okay, this is the boss area, so when I click on this, I'll summon the appropriate monsters, but I want to go ahead and shopkeep here. But, unfortunately, I don't have enough money to buy any of this, and I don't really want to fight the shopkeeper. Now, enemies, if they hit you when you're trying to do a skill, it will interrupt you, which is kind of annoying. Snakes, they burrow underground, and then they die like that. Okay. Now, this character uses her fist. I think some of the other characters, like the archer, of course, would be more of a long-range attacker. So I can go ahead and upgrade my steel knuckles here. And what is this, videotape? Seem to have run out of music. Not sure why the music cut out here. It's probably my screen catcher. Doesn't like it. Yeah, I need to find new recording software for this stuff. Okay, my armor broke. Okay, let me hit pause here. Continue. Maybe if I reload the new area. The only other thing I can think of is no, so I don't even get to hear that. I don't know why the music has completely cut out. Like I say, let me go to... Okay, well, it's never done that before. I'm going to blame my recording software. Now, this little ghost will sit there and follow me around and kind of slow me down. And I always have to take her out last. Let's keep going. You don't really need the music. I actually sometimes play without the music just because I'm doing other stuff. I'm poisoned. Watch out for the frogs. Let's take this guy out. So the controls are really good. It's easy to control. I wish the dodge was a little easier, and I also wish, if I go to options here, I wish there was an option for using a joystick, because I could put it up on the screen like this, and then take those guys out. I'm trying to fix the music. I am sorry for that. It's also weird. It went right out around the time I got this thing. It says put on the earphones and enjoy the music. So, not 100% sure if that has anything to do with it, but now each level, after you beat, I believe, 3 floors, you will have to fight a boss. The bosses are static, so I already know the boss at this level. Actually, I can bribe with gold and not have to fight him, which is kind of cool. They all have their own kind of little unique spin. There's one in medieval times. It seems to be a knight who charges you. You have to defeat him on horseback first, and then you have to defeat him without his horse. You can see how the wall looks warped on the right-hand side. That is actually an extra room. Go ahead and take these guys out. Go ahead and take them out. And this stupid snake is wanting to fight. Take that ninja out, and let's take the snake out now. Oh, it's a huge ninja. Where did he come from? Watch out for the snake. So I have a quandary here. I can either move on or I can see what's in the extra room. We're going to go to the extra room. And it's kind of a mini-boss. Some of these mini-bosses are actually harder than the regular bosses. And I think she's going to be an example of that. Because she is. Shooting down those arrows. And she got a good shot on me. Let's watch an ad. So when you die, you can watch an ad to resurrect, and it's kind of honor system here. And it will play after I die, but I don't have to watch it before I die, which is nice. It doesn't really interrupt the flow of the game. Okay, now I'm going to have to watch it. Yeah, there's no volume for that either. Here, while this ad's playing, let me look at my... So, there's apparently a game called Guardian Tales. They want me to buy it. But I'm not going to do that. Actually, it's free. Actually, it looks alright, but... So, I made a B. My time, enemies, resurrection, scenes. Scenes are levels, and then difficulty. And you can see in the bottom left kind of a picture of all the enemies I beat. And that is pretty much the game. Let us actually conclude for today. Like I said, we are having kind of brownouts. I kept losing power yesterday, so I don't want to stay on too long. I really enjoyed this game. I think they've also modified it a lot since it first came out. In the beginning, it was kind of annoying if you wanted to, you had to pay money just to acquire skills, which is really, I know, because sometimes you might not even like that particular skill, and then you've actually paid money for it. Leave a bad taste in your mouth. Buying the extra characters, I don't have as big a deal with. As I said, the game is free. Developers need a way to make money, so you can understand why they did that. All in all, this is a game I definitely will continue playing. Lots of fun if you like action roguelike games. If you have a mobile device and you want a good roguelike for it, I heartily recommend it. So once again, this was Otherworld Legends, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.